I usually avoid these baby name lists unless they're for a client because I never know how they're going to come across. But you guys ask me about them so often. And I totally get it. People who have like a culturally mixed marriage or a Hispanic background really want to see more uncommon options than the usual suspects. If you would like something different than Sophia or Mateo, then I hope you find some inspiration in these lists. Please excuse my voice, I am getting over a cold. But like, what can I bring to the table? Well, I look at names all the time. And I've worked with many clients who are looking for international sounding names that are representative of who they are as a family. And I will tell you how I would pronounce them as an English speaker. What do we think of the name Adora? It's beautiful, it's easy to spell, it's easy to pronounce. It means adoration, which is perfect for your baby. Next up, we have Betania. This is the Spanish variation of the name Bethany. The meaning is House of Figs, and it's a gorgeous option that you guys should definitely consider. My first thought when I hear Evita is the 1996 movie where Madonna plays Eva Perón, but this is beautiful. If you want something different than Eva or Ava, it's giving Anita vibes. I love Evita. Then we have Imelda, which is a name I've suggested before. I think it's so great, so international sounding, and she could go by Melly. Lysandra is Spanish from Greek for the name Lysander. Again, tons of nickname potential and very beautiful. What about Maritza as a variation on Maria? Paloma means dove, and it is just barely in the top 1,000, but a very famous influencer recently gave it to their daughter, so I imagine it will rise in popularity. Reina means queen, and it is the perfect meaning for your daughter. I'm obsessed. And as an alternative to Sylvie or Sylvia with the same meaning of forest or woods, what about Sylvina? Finally, we have the short and cute Vega, which means meadow or plain. You might notice that all of my suggestions end in A because you know how hard it is to find names that don't. That said, it's a popular question I get asked, so here are a few more. Balin, Carmen, Lourdes, Marisol, and Pilar. Boys, we have Adelmo, which I think is so cool and interesting sounding. Comes from the old German name and it might remind you of Adele. Alicio is ranking at 691. It is so beautiful, and if you were looking for something that's more Hispanic sounding than Elliot and Ellis, what about Alicio? Enrique does not get enough love. This is the Spanish version of Henry. It's ranking at 562. Use it. Florian is a Latin name meaning flowering, which is a stunning meaning, and I like that this name doesn't end in an O. Macario is so beautiful and it means blessed. Plus, you have the nicknames of both Mac and Rio. If you like Natalie or Natalia, what about Natalio? I don't think I've ever really considered or thought about the masculine version of the name, and I love it. And we have a really short name, Paco, that comes from the name Francisco. To me, it's giving Leo and Nico and Luca, and I really like that. Ramiro, but such a great sounding name and easy for people to say. This next name is pronounced differently in Spanish and Italian and other languages, and I'm going to say it as an American here, Sergio. What an adorable name that is definitely giving international vibes. Finally, we have the name Vidal, which means of life or vital. I really like all these options, but I want to know what you guys think, and remember to be nice in the comments.